If you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe and become part of this community. Oh, and also, go cop that fresh merch and listen to my new album in the description. Denzel Curry has just announced that he will be dropping a new album. He dropped the trailer, he came through with the announcement for this thing. So today I wanted to go over this and give my thoughts on this and explain what we know about this new album so far. So let's jump straight into it. So on January 5th, so 2 days ago, Denzel Curry took to, his YouTube, his social media, everywhere to share a new trailer. And in this trailer, he announces a new album called Melt My Eyez. So let's actually look at what's in this trailer and what we know about this thing. So in this trailer, we can see him in this Egyptian outfit with a scarf around him and stuff like that, walking through a desert. And this looks very cinematic. This looks like it's straight out of a Star Wars movie. So already he got that for him. I didn't think that he would pull off a trailer like this. This seems like a trailer that a top tier, high budget paid artist would do. And I'm not saying that Denzel is not that, but Denzel is obviously someone who is commercially not on a level like a Drake or The Weeknd or people like that. So I was very surprised, positively though, obviously, for him to drop such, a high budget, high quality trailer. At the end of this little clip of him walking through the desert, we actually get the announcement for this album. It's called Melt My Eyez. In the description for his YouTube trailer, it also says, "Melt my eyes, see your future coming to a stereo near you." This of course sounds like the announcement for a movie coming to a theater near you, and in the trailer we also see that he really wants to promote this thing just like a movie. At the end of the screen that I just told y'all about with the Melt My Eyez screen, we can see that it says a film by Denzel Curry. So he's trying to make this more than just the album, but actually do a little film, a little movie with it. This also obviously goes hand in hand with the way that the trailer was built up, with this very cinematic opening scene and him wandering through the desert. So if he drops a movie together with this, or somehow a movie in the music videos, or some creative way he decides to do this, that would be hella exciting. Let's actually look at what we can tell from this screen that announces the album title as well, because if you look closely, and Vox pointed this out in the Discord as well, so shout out to him, we can see that in the credits for the movie, we can see the features. It says Denzel Curry in Melt My Eyez, See Your Future. So obviously that will be the full album title, featuring T-Pain, Black, Rico Nasty, Jid, 454, Buzzy Lee, Bridget Perez, and Slow Tie. So, some actually high profile features on there. Slow Tie was popping a year ago. We have JID or Jid on here, Rico Nasty, Black, T-Pain, all people that I think can make really dope songs together with Denzel. So, I didn't see this at first. I didn't see that we had the features on the end screen right here. But after Vox pointed that out on the Discord, which by the way, go join that Discord in the description down below, become part of the community. After he pointed that out, I went back and looked at it, and you can really see the features on there. So that was really cool. It also lists the producers on here. We got the likes of himself. We have Boy Wonder, Kenny Beats, Thundercat. We also have Dot the Genius on here, JPEG Mafia. So this thing is star-studded in terms of features and also producers. So this kind of went unnoticed. It dropped 2 days ago, and as I said, Denzel Curry is not someone who's the big blogs are going to cover his release and stuff like that. But still, for an artist like him to have this level of features and producers on there, I think that just shows that he's really one of the people that in the game that's one of the realest and one of the best ones out there that does it himself, and people recognize that. So I'm excited for this thing. Denzel Curry, Melt My Eyez, See Your Future, dropping. We don't actually know when exactly yet because he didn't announce it, but if he drops a trailer for this, then pretty likely it will drop within the next 2 to 3 weeks. Let's look at the calendar. Let's look at when this could possibly drop. Today we have Friday the 7th in January, of course. Next week will be the 14th. He could drop it then, and then we have the 21st and the 28th. So those are the possible release dates that Denzel could release this on. The last record that we got from him was 2020's Unlocked together with Kenny Beats. I thought that was an amazing project. Before that, he really had his run. He was was even in the mainstream more, not accepted. He's still accepted in hip hop. He's one of, as I said, an amazing hip hop artist that any lover really respects and appreciates. But when Taboo dropped, for example, in 2018, that was like really the height of his commercial career, I would say. After that, Zoo also did pretty well, actually. That's not to be forgotten by any means. But of course, back in 2016, Ultimate and those tracks really gave him a big boost because of the memes, because of the, back then it wasn't TikTok, but all the different videos with it. But I like that it really gave him that boost to burst into the mainstream. And then he came through in 2018 with Taboo, one of my favorite records of 2018. And it showed me that, he was not to be played with. This was a serious artist. Maybe before that, people were not seeing him as that, but he really came through with a very creative, a very artistic project that I can only respect. Zoo was great as well, Unlocked as well, so he's been really consistent. But Denzel is not someone who's like very active in terms of promoting his stuff on like a big level, like a major record label type deal. That's obviously not what he's on. So he just kind of went quiet for the past 2 years, or for the past year, because it's the start of 2022 now. And Unlocked dropped in, it was early 2020, like it was January as well. So it's almost been 2 years now that we got Unlocked, and it's time for a new Denzel album. And in the meantime, I don't want to say I forgot about him. He's always been there. I've played his old stuff, but it was never like on the radar for me that he could drop a new album anytime soon. But now that we got this announcement, this is like the album that I never thought I needed, but that I now think that I need. And I'm so excited for this thing. From the trailer, we can see that he really wants to step up creatively. He wants to step up artistically and just give us some, an amazing album together with a film. So again, on that's something that artists do that already are like past the point in their career where they're trying to prove something to the people, and now they're just like doing whatever they want creatively, just using it as an outlet. And I think that is a perfect place for Denzel to be in, because he really flourishes in that environment. For example, on Taboo or on Unlocked, where he can just do whatever he wants and he comes through and kills it every time. So yeah, Denzel Curry dropping a new album, Melt My Eyez and See Your Future, dropping very soon, as I went over the possible release dates that it could drop, if it still drops in January. But I do think that it drops this month. It would just make sense. He dropped the trailer on January 5th, and if he doesn't come through in January, he would have wasted a lot of momentum that is being built for this thing. So yeah, I'm excited for this new thing. New Denzel album after 2 years, finally. Looks very cinematic, looks very big and grand. So I'm excited for this. Now I want to know what you think about this. Are you excited for this? What do you think about the trailer? What do you think about the album title, Melt My Eyez, See Your Future? What could that mean? What do you think about the features that I went over, about the producers that are supposed to be on here? And what do you think that this combination of the audio version of this film, and then maybe also a movie version of this film, could look like? All of that, let me know in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.